Good morning, beautiful people. This is Jason Shades again with another installment of some new music coming out. Now, a couple of things I've looking at. I saw Ren came out, so this morning we're going to jump on Ren Troubles. But before we get there, I need to speak out. Now, if you've been a friend, if you're a fan of Ren's like I am, I've been ever since I saw Hi Ren. Boom. It's been a journey. I love it. But I've been watching his missing the chapters coming out. And this is his story to tell. There'll never be that reaction on this channel. I'm never going to replay it. I've watched it in awe of this young man. I mean, gone through it. But I've been watching people react to it. And I'm sorry. Well, I haven't watched people react to it. I won't click on it. But I've been seeing people posting up, reacting to these chapters. No, this is his story to tell, not other people to monetize. That it just doesn't sit right with me. I think it's pretty brave of him just to tell the story. Moreover than just him being brave and telling the story, this is cleaning his demons out. And it just kind of pisses me off that people are using that to monetize. With that, we're going to get into troubles. We're going to get into Ren troubles. But any of you see these chapters come up, watch them. Go to Ren Makes Stuff to watch it. You see anybody reacting to it, please don't click on it. Don't click on these chapters. Don't watch it. Watch it yourself, but don't watch people reacting to it. But with that, let's get into this. I'm sorry. Preaching too much. All right. Oh. Trouble so hard. Trouble so hard. All right. He's got a lot of text going on here. Was not expecting to have to read this stuff. I'm gonna jump in here and read it because when I saw it, it was deep. Okay, I'm not sure if this is how the whole thing's gonna play out. I'm also, let me get in here. Video capture. I'm gonna try to make this bigger so you can read with, because I usually have the screen kind of small. Let's get bigger here. There we go. Slide that over. There we go. All right. Okay, that's better. This is incredible. And for those who've watched his chapters, you'll know this story. From the age of 19 to 26, I spent most of my life in bed and in physical and mental pain. Jesus. I spent years bouncing from doctor to doctor, searching for a way out with no luck. Yeah, I know though we have to pay out the ass for our medical here in the U.S., but I've been going through my health challenges. It seems like that's the way it goes, but I've had issues going on for like 3 years now. Been to 4 or 5 doctors, and their response is, well, don't know. I guess take some Tylenol. It's like, really? We're going to go back and pick up on the song, but the more the time passed without answers, the more my body would deteriorate. By the time I was 25, I could barely stand, and entered the stress and induced psychosis. Though I was convinced I was going to die, I did climb out. This is the story of hope. No, okay, we're going to go back to the beginning. But, yeah, I'm watching this. That's everything he's been singing about since his whole entire album is hope. Ooh, Lordy, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lordy, trouble so hard. I love the Sick Boy shirt. Very cool. Okay, I'm a Bulls fan too, but I love, this is obviously in Calgary. Love the snow. Love that he's out there in the snow filming this. It's awesome. I wish I had more stories of hope at this time. Dude, you are the story of hope.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped in. Hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music helped the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor.
Ooh, I love that line. Music helped the ice to thaw. That had to be how he felt, going through everything he went through. That's all he had. He talked about it before in interviews and stuff, is he couldn't do anything, but he sat in his room, made beats. Shit.
Freeze up. Music helped the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword. Etching notepads full of reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitten. Posters up, manhunt, Ren went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen.
Wow, Ren went missing, and it's hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. I've known people who've gotten really sick and had some issues, and when you pray about it and there's no answer, it's real easy to lose faith really fast.
Up, manhunt, Ren went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted. Persistent little blogger, I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor, like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren. Every single question answered with a question on the end. The second year,
going through that in the first year, the one thing I have to give it to him, listening to the story, and fucking awesome sound to it. And I love that. That's, if I remember right, that's Moby in the background. And I've heard it before, but, he probably became a doctor himself, all the research he had to do for himself. He has to advocate for himself. Nobody else is going to do shit for him.
I came to terms with giving up my dreams. Mine was severed from the means that helped me write these rhyme schemes. Brain was inflamed, the fatigue was crushing. Hard to remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry. Wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me, always in my bed tomb. Rearranged the alphabet and all the letters spelled doom. Light hurt my eyes, popping pills to survive. When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24 I was poor, disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25 and the scars that were etched, they crack. Elastic bands only stretch so far and then snap. Deep in psychosis, hallucinations, troubled vision. Visits from the underworld were conjuring my superstition. 25 living back at home with my mum, but not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become. And my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real.
Okay, this, for those who've actually seen the entire chapters, this is his entire story. We're going to go back, but going back and living with his mom, there's no shame in that with what he was going through. Yeah, disability benefits, they're giving you, you know, a nickel out of every dollar you need to live. You know, and then that part about cutting himself just to feel the pain, that I've seen a lot of people do that just because the emotional pain so hard, not just the physical pain that he went through.
Hallucinations, troubled vision, visits from the underworld were conjuring my superstition. 25, living back at home with my mum, but not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become, and my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts, 26, I'm highly medicated and the pain sophisticated while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I bore my microphone until my coffin started dropping raw thoughts with the grim reaper knocking on the track. But then man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow. In the cell transplant pulled me out of the cold, and my skin got younger and my body got stronger, and my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh,
we're going to go back some of that. That's some of those lines were absolutely beautiful. You know, the part, he gave up hope. I quit. I'm done. And that doctor reached out to him. That is awesome. But then it's the music opened his soul.
Leaf in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts, 26, I'm highly medicated and the pain sophisticated while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I bore my microphone until my coffin started dropping raw thoughts with the grim reaper knocking on the track. But then man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow. In the cell transplant pulled me out of the cold, and my skin got younger and my body got stronger, and my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole.
Oh wow, that kind of goes right back to, you know, he gave up faith. A lot of, you know, now it's Lord, I forgive you. It makes me wonder about that. You know, everything we've been watching. If you've been a fan of Renz, if you've been watching him for the last year, his journey, you know, all the crap he's gone through, all the ugly. I mean, he's just, you know, been just whooped, you know. But where he's come out, I mean, I just did yesterday, the day before, just did and released a video with him doing Trick the Fox. That's not the current Ren. That's not him at all. That is such a small part of who he is now. But all this garbage he went through, and, you know, I kind of like it. He's all that pain, all that trouble he went through, it's turned him into this musician. You know, there isn't an artist out there that doesn't know absolute pain to be the great artist that they can become, I think. And, you know, it seems to be that way, you know. And it seems to be, I love this saying, he embraced the darkness and he was making it work for him. But I'm battering on. Let me go back.
Music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you. Pain that I live through. Everything I've been through is yours to hold.
Conditions like Lyme disease, MCAS, POTS, fibromyalgia, etc., are receiving criminally low attention and funding, worldwide, relative to the many other conditions. yeah, you can't make a profit off of it. Victims are usually left to suffer for years without any solid explanation of what is going on and receive very little help to escape a body constantly at war with itself. Yeah. Yeah, but if you have cancer, there's fucking, you can, and you have good insurance, they're willing to fucking give you 10,000 pills. But to be honest with you, everybody gets cancer. Nobody gets these. Very few. Hard to make a profit on a rare disease. Thank you, Big Pharma. This can make you feel like giving up, and many times I came close. Wow. But I am so happy I didn't, because life is beautiful now. I promise. Yours can be too. For those of you still living in the dark, hold on. There will be a day where these conditions are more easily managed. From your mouth to God's ear, I hope so. Until that day, keep pushing for more exposure. I will keep pushing for more exposure, more compassion, and more understanding. I love about this kid. I call him a kid. He's 30 years old. But he's willing to use his platform to scream at the top of his lungs for other people. I absolutely love that. We all deserve a life free of suffering, where we can find moments of real beauty and peace. Even when things seem hopeless, I promise this is still possible. Hope. Wow. Really, I admire that young man, that kid, that whatever. I admire Ren. Because he's actually doing it. All the success he has not changed him. All the success he has had, he's probably one of the, I've been running into people who are, finding out about him online. I haven't been telling them, they've been finding out about him online. He's probably one of the most, known people online right now, as far as a musician. But dear God, he's willing to keep pushing and keep making everybody hear him. I love it. But with that, I'm going to leave a link for Ren Make Stuff. Also, so you can go to that channel, look up those chapters if you haven't seen them. Also going to leave a link to Troubles down below. But with that, we're going to go and start our day. But do me a favor, hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you could, please. But more importantly, make sure you do not watch reactions of other people with Ren telling the story. I just find that horrible and cheap. With that, you have a great day. Bye-bye.